These are John and Jane Doe cases for South Carolina, Tennessee, and Utah. This video may contain sensitive information. First, we'll go over the South Carolina cases. On July 13, 1973, skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, white female between 15 and 20 years old, was found in Charleston County, South Carolina. If anyone has any information, please call 843-746-4030. On November 16, 1987, skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 20 and 25 years old. She was between 5'8 and 5'10 and weighed between 120 and 130 pounds, were found in a heavily wooded area in Aiken, South Carolina. If anyone has any information, please call 803-642-1740. On January 14, 2006, skeletal remains of a John Doe, Hispanic male between 18 and 30 years old. He was 5'1" and weighed 117 pounds, were found in the back of a van parked in a rest area on eastbound I-26 in Charleston County, South Carolina. On August 20, 2006, a skull of a John Doe, black male between 14 and 19 years old, were found near the base of the Wando Bridge in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. On December 29, 2020, a skull of a John Doe, black male between 17 and 21 years old, were found in the marsh off the Wando River next to Daniel Island in Charleston, South Carolina. If anyone has any information, please call 843-746-4030. Now I'll go over the Tennessee cases, but before we do, please make sure you're following the channel, you give this video a like, and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it also helps to continue to spread awareness. On February 14, 1975, skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 15 and 25 years old. She was between 5'3" and 5'5". She weighed between 127 and 137 pounds, were found in a wooded area 2 miles up from Joe Brown Road off Highway 99 East near I-65 in Maury County, Tennessee. If anyone has any information, please call 931-380-5733. On March 24, 1976, remains of a Jane Doe, Hispanic female between 14 and 17 years old. She was 5'2", weighing 120 pounds, were found in Harpeth River in Nashville, Tennessee. If anyone has any information, please call 615-880-2928. On May 23, 2003, remains of a John Doe, Hispanic male between 15 and 18 years old. He was 5'2", weighing 137 pounds, were found in a creek bed below Interstate Bridge near I-240 in Memphis, Tennessee. If anyone has any information, please call 901-636-3300. On March 25, 2003, partial skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 17 and 25 years old. She was 5'4", were found in a drainage creek off of Cusack Road, east of Wright Road in Ellicott, Tennessee. If anyone has any information, please call 865-981-4111. On September 8, 2018, remains of a Jane Doe, a black female between 15 and 25 years old. She was between 5 foot and 5'5", were found on the side of a rural road a few miles north in Nashville, Tennessee. If anyone has any information, please call 615-880-2928. On March 26, 2020, remains of an infant John Doe. He was 1'8", weighed 7 pounds, were found in Milton Hill Lake in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. If anyone has any information, please call 865-425-4399. We'll now go over the Utah case. On March 13, 2001, a skull of a Jane Doe, Hispanic female between 17 and 25 years old, was found in Duchesne, Utah. If anyone has any information, please call 435-738-2015. These cases can be found in NamUs.gov under the Unidentified Persons tab. If you have any information on any of these cases and you call, please make sure to reference the case number that's listed. Also, if you go to NamUs.gov and you type in the NamUs number, it'll show their flyer, which may have more details.